Khary's Kitchen, powered by Food Hall. Grocery made greater. Ibis, a tradition of excellence. Caribbean flavors. In the heart of every kitchen. Lotus, the confidence to create. Correga Garden Supplies. Good and natural. Indie, spice up your life. Distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Champion, always a winner. Distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Lion, the power behind our great taste traditions. Excellent Stores Limited. Live, create, do.
There's ginger with scorpion, there's ginger without scorpion. Touch on it. Ginger pepper sauce is one of the big sellers. It's a medium with pepper. It's a flavor ginger. That could use as a fresh salad dressing in your seasoning. Your fish dishes before or after you cook it. Your chow mein, your soup as a pepper sauce, your sardine, your tuna.
So
many
anything.
different.
So anything then?
Oh, there's the board.
Yeah.
That ginger. Some nice products like this here.
What's the benefits of the
So there are other benefits. So a few benefits I can mention now. It's high in antioxidants, some more antioxidants than apple and grapes. Right? It's also good for brain function. So people tend to use it a lot because it boosts the brain function. It also helps to calm the body. So it's a calmer, similar to the chamomile.
Right.
To relax
you
calm
before
the
sleep
body.
and stuff like that.
It's good for the digestive system as well. Boosting metabolism. Good for the circulatory system too. A lot of good benefits behind it.
Yeah. It's good things here. Not many people get too excited when they think about meatless, because you know they have plenty meat mouths in Trinidad and Tobago. But one of the most popular dishes in the country is actually meatless. I'm talking about doubles. So meatless does not have to be boring. And today my main ingredient is squash. I'm going to show you how we could use that to make something incredible. I think I'll take this one. So we got all our fresh ingredients at the Namdevco Farmers Market. And we're starting off with the squash, and we want to get some spices in that to get that flavor going one time. So over here we have some cumin, garam masala, smoked paprika, black pepper, and salt is on the outside. So we're going to start off with a little bit of oil to get this moisturized, so to say. A little spot treatment for your squash. Salt goes next. Just a pinch, because we want to keep that sweetness. Next is the cumin. And these are pungent, so you don't want too much. Garam masala. A little goes a long way. Smoked paprika. I love this stuff, so I may be a little bit heavy-handed. And finally, black pepper. This is going to get a nice massage. And once all those spices are well coated around the squash, it's going to go into our preheated oven, which is at 400 degrees. This is good to go. You're going to place them skin side down because the skins won't burn as easily as you place them on the cut side down. Alright, now that that is done, my next big task are my tacos. The first thing I want to do is get this grill started and get this going. While it's heating, we're going to roll out our taco shells. So our dough has been rested. Of course, I'm using the Lion brand self-rising flour because it just makes my life a lot easier and takes the guesswork out of things. So we're going to roll them up into even balls as much as possible before we roll them out into some nice soft taco shells. this is the last one. And I enjoy making these because it's so easy, and this versus store-bought, it's chalk and cheese. And again, Lion brand, self-rising flour makes this so much easier and so simple to do. So now we're gonna get onto the cook. We have the grill going here, screaming hot. And this is a quick process. So you're gonna get it on, no flour needed, no oil needed. And it's gonna happen really quick. We're gonna see some bubbles form here. And you really don't wanna leave this long. So keep a close eye, because it'll be just about ready to flip in less than 30 seconds. You know it's ready to flip because you start seeing some bubbles forming on this side. So one quick flip, and look at those grill marks. And just like that, you've made your own soft shell tacos. The next thing we're going to tackle is the cucumber chow and all the other fillings. So now we're going to check on our squash, which has been in the oven for a while, and they are good to go. So now while that cools, I'm going to work on my cucumber chow. We start off with cucumber, of course, some salt, fresh garlic, fresh shadow benny. That's where we get a kick of flavor, that fresh shadow benny flavor, and some lime juice. Now you could also add scotch bonnet pepper or whatever pepper you want to this if you want it, with some spice. I'm staying away from the spice this time around, but it's definitely something that will add an extra kick to this dish. All these fresh flavors really gonna add different dimensions and layers to this taco. Now that this chow is done, quick clean up and we'll be just about ready to plate. Alright, so it's time to plate our tacos. First things first, taco shells. And this nice plate over here, we're going to fit 2 at a time. Next goes our squash, star of the show. A nice meaty one over here. To add that vibrancy and that freshness, going with some nice cucumber chow. Adding another level of sweet with our corn, which is very sweet over here. Some nice sharp flavor with the red onions, and look how beautiful this looks already. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't miss the meat with this one. And we finish with some shadow benny. Good flavor going there. And a lime wedge. And there we have it. We have finished our plate. A nice roasted squash taco. All those spices, all those flavors, sweetness and balance, all in one. And I can't wait to dig into these tacos. Oh.
My favorite part of filming this episode today is actually what we're witnessing right now. I enjoy making these taco shells because they're so easy to make. And they make a world of difference compared to buying the store-bought ones. And this one, my grill is super hot here right now, so when we actually get to that part, I'm looking forward to the quick process. And otherwise, just working with everybody here is a pleasure. So, really can't complain.
At Food Hall, we've reimagined shopping. From chef-prepared meals, ready to enjoy, to the freshest produce and all your grocery essentials. Every visit is designed with the customer's experience in mind, all while getting double points every single day. Food Hall, grocery made greater. Visit us today at Piarco Plaza.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Sea moss punch is a delicious, nutritious drink that could go with any meal, especially if you're going meatless. So today we're going to make a sea moss punch, the old school way. So first off, we're going to go with 2 cups of milk. So that we're going with some condensed milk to add some sweetness and some richness. We're using just about a cup of that. Of course, we need to add our sea moss. So we have our Caribbean flavor sea moss gel, which makes life easy. I don't know if you ever had to boil sea moss yourself from the sea moss, but it's some work. We want the sea moss rich, thick, and heavy, because we want all the benefits of the sea moss as well. Cinnamon goes in, and I'm not done with the flavor just yet. Some Caribbean flavors, vanilla essence, a generous amount of that. And we'll top this up with some ice. And with that, the lid goes on. Power, and we go. Sea moss punch is done. A nice glass here. And those ice shards just waiting. So this will be very refreshing. And all that's left now is the taste. It's really hitting the spot. I feel I might put the punch man out of work. Welcome to Chef School, and today we're going to learn the proper way to cook quinoa. Now, for some people, cooking quinoa may be a little bit intimidating, but there's nothing to be afraid of. You're just looking for some visual cues and just knowing the proper technique. So the first thing you're going to start with is your quinoa in your pot. Now, when it comes to the water, you can't measure by exact measurements, but it's about a fingertips height of water over the quinoa, and that's what's going to go in next. And then you'll add salt to your heart's desire. Some people like less, some people like more. And on a medium-low heat, we're going to go with that. And you're going to cook it closed. Now, unlike how some people cook rice, you don't want to boil your quinoa in too much water and then you're pouring off that water, because you're going to lose nutrition. And that's not something you want for quinoa, which is high in protein and high in other nutritional benefits. So quinoa is one of the items that we're going to use in the upcoming Chef'd Up. And this will take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook completely. So when we come back, we're going to see what it looks like when it's done.
At Food Hall, we've reimagined shopping. From chef-prepared meals, ready to enjoy, to the freshest produce and all your grocery essentials. Every visit is designed with the customer's experience in mind, all while getting double points every single day. Food Hall, grocery made greater. Visit us today at Piarco Plaza.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
it's time to get everything together. So for our quinoa bowl, the first thing we're gonna do is add the sweet Thai chili sauce to the cucumbers and just let that marinate a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna mix that, and in the meantime, I'm gonna assemble everything else. So this is good to go. So for a quinoa bowl, obviously you need a quinoa. So you're gonna start with that at the base of the bowl. And again, this is very nutritious. It's what people call a superfood, high in protein, high in many other nutrients. And we're just gonna add everything else to this to make a really nice bowl. So we have some nori here. This has a sea-like taste. It has it's seaweed itself. So it has the flavor of the ocean. So we're just gonna stick this on the side here. And another one. Some people use it to wrap. They use it to wrap things. Grab some of the quinoa, grab some of the other toppings, and put it in there. Some people just eat it just like that. And now we're gonna neatly arrange everything around the bowl. So we're starting with our nice shaved red cabbage in one corner. We're gonna continue. We have this blanched edamame, and edamame is a fun thing to do. You just pop open the pods and you could eat the peas, and they have a kind of nutty flavor to them. These cucumbers, we wanna lay them out nice and neat. So we have all these nice slices, and we wanna just fan that out because we're making art over here with this food we're doing right now. Next, we have avocado. And while it's still in the skin here, you want to do some slices. And you know, avocado is difficult to get a perfect one, you know, because they go dark so easily. 1 minute they're green, the next minute they're overripe. You could get a nice avocado fan going in your bowl as well. Some fresh chives on one side, a healthy serving. And to finish, a nice drizzle of sesame oil. Followed by some sesame seeds. And you are good to go. Now that is a healthy looking bowl. So for this episode, we made some marvelous meatless meals to make you say meat nothing. Starting with the sweet squash tacos, and now this healthy looking quinoa bowl. You can't go wrong. So tune in next time to see what we have cooking in Khary's kitchen.
Okay, could you let me know your favorite part about filming today's episode?
Khary's Kitchen, powered by Food Hall, Grocery Made Greater, Ibis, a tradition of excellence, Caribbean flavors. In the heart of every kitchen, Lotus, the confidence to create. Correga Garden Supplies, Good and Natural. Indie, Spice Up Your Life, distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Champion, Always a Winner, distributed by Edward B.B. Harry. Lion, the power behind our great taste traditions. Excellence Stores Limited. Live, create, do.